Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Mace, coming to you from Western Canada. And today we're checking out 10 very important inventions you didn't know were Swedish. I don't really know much about Swedish inventions, so this will be interesting for me. Sweden, some of my favorite hockey players of all time, certainly. There's a very tight connection between the Vancouver Canucks and Sweden, the Swedish-born hockey players. The Sedins, Marcus Naslund, even Matt Sundin played for the Canucks for a little bit. We've just had they've had a very long history and connection with Swedish hockey players. Alex Edler, like Matthias Olin, like the list literally goes on. And the Sedins are two of my favorite hockey players of all time. At least two of my favorite hockey minds of all time, because they just had that innate connection between each other to be able to make just passes that defied logic and were just at the forefront of creativity in hockey. So very cool. All that said, let's check out inventions you didn't know were Swedish. Let's check it out. What'd you give us? Dynamite? Perhaps the most famous Swedish inventor of all times is Alfred Nobel. Wow, I actually didn't know the Nobel Prize came from a Swede. Right, I did know this. Like snowflake people tried to cancel him recently, I think, right? They said, "Oh, actually, he invented dynamite, which has been horrible for the world." Oh, after being condemned for profiting from arms sales, he donated his fortune to the creation of the Nobel Prize. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. The Tetra Pak. Tetrahedron. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's pretty amazing for her to overcome that, but she had to overcome skepticism and chauvinism in 1900s Sweden. Whoa. Helmqvist. Oh, wow. The pacemaker is a pretty like insane invention, right? And insane technology that we're able to do that. Celsius temperature. Oh, cool. That's what we use here in Canada, right? We use Celsius. And often, when Americans go up here, they're like, what's the temperature? Because they use Fahrenheit. Anders Celsius. Smart. He invented GPS and computer mouses? What? Legend. Nice. I did always think like the zipper was an interesting analog style of technology, and just you know how sometimes zippers they get separated or whatever, and you got to try to put them back together, and they go back together, right? It's just kind of a cool, simplistic technology. That's awesome. Wow, there's a lot of amazing inventions. The telephone headset, the GPS, the first kind of iteration of a computer mouse, dynamite, and of course, like now that I think back on it, I did know about Alfred Nobel, and you know, people, the criticism that he faced for the sale of dynamite and the creation of more arms and weaponry, I guess you could call it. But then sold his fortune to be put towards this amazing prize that's given out in the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, and you know, pretty cool. All right, 10 very important inventions you didn't know were Swedish. That was cool, man. I like that. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. All right, see you on the next one, people.